used to be with it. Then they changed what it was. Now what I'm with isn't it, and what's it seems weird and scary to me. It'll happen to you.
Well, hello, and welcome to the What I'm With podcast. I'm Tim. This is my brother Dave. He's confounded by our new microphone setup. We have robot arms.
I've already managed to make a mistake.
All right, so just focus on this camera. Right here. Yeah, that one I'm looking at. I was looking at the monitor, not the camera.
All eyes on that guy.
Right here. Okay. Everyone, eyesight.
It's cool, but look, don't touch.
Yeah, there's the thing. So, Dave,
yes.
A while back you said something that to me was quite profound. Possibly the only time you've ever done anything like that in your entire life.
Take what I can get.
You're in your 40s, so once in a lifetime, better than none.
I mean, it's got to be my new record, right?
The profound thing he said to me when we were talking about not just why were the 80s and 90s so great, but why is it we were able to relate to basically everything? And do you remember what you said?
No, it was more than 5 minutes ago.
So what you said was, you know what? I realized we grew up in Anywhere, U.S.A.
Oh, yes.
So
yes, we did.
We grew up in a small, not small town, but a place between two cities, between Baltimore and Washington, D.C. Mm-hmm. And in that town, we had pretty much everything. We had movie theaters, we had shopping malls, indoor and outdoor, had arcades, had movie theaters, had rental stores.
Had farms, lakes, rivers.
Yeah, we had a pit.
Oh, yeah, we had a pit where you get all kinds of trouble.
Yep. Actually, we had two pits, if you think about it. There was a construction site across from our house for years
that we never, ever trespassed on or vandalized.
Why would we ever do anything like that?
Why
we never went there. We never went on the train tracks. We never did anything.
No, those would be crimes.
So you spent a little bit of time away.
I did.
And after dropping this revelation on me, leaving me with nothing but time to drink profuse amounts of alcohol and ponder. So I chose to ponder rather than the profuse amounts of alcohol.
True. You look well.
Thanks. I feel okay. So behind me is something that I stumbled upon by first thinking, I wonder if I can find...
How do you stumble on something behind you?
Okay. I'll explain in a moment because you have stumped me with that question.
All right, excellent.
So I was like, let me try to find pictures from that era, whatever. So I'm going through the internet, just trying to find whatever I can possibly find to have as artifacts from that time. And I ultimately found a very interesting tool that allowed me to take these wonderful 1980s blankets off.
They are fantastic. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Sorry about hitting the microphone. To print off a satellite image taken in 1993
no way.
Of our hometown. So if this image I'll give for the edit.
Here's our house.
Yeah. Here's our neighborhood.
Yeah.
The aforementioned pit across from our house.
Yep. The pit up the street.
The big pit.
Yeah.
Where we had lots of fun.
Lots of fun. The lake.
Yeah.
The lesser lake. The river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right up there on the top. Next to the river is Main Street, so we had a main street.
We had a main street with parades and all of that good stuff. The mall, of course.
Yeah.
The shopping center, the theater, the second run theater. Is third run visible?
So it's just right here. I couldn't get it in frame.
Yeah, because there's Eisenhower Middle.
Yeah,
where I went to middle school.
And there's our high school.
Yeah, Laurel High. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw this and was just completely blown away.
We never know what to expect from the other person when we're coming into film. I could not have even guessed I would be seeing this.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I have looked at this maybe for hours. Yeah. Just remembering so much
memories,
of our lives.
So many.
Here's the park in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
So we lived in this lower part of the neighborhood. So here's the woods that we played in, and then this strip of woods here.
Yep.
This part of the neighborhood was good. This part was a little rough, and then this part was good. So we couldn't always go to the playground.
No, there were some sketchy characters.
Yeah. But here at the end of the street is the 7-Eleven where we used to go.
Yeah.
All the time we could walk or ride our bikes. Do you remember the lower section of this building?
I do. I remember for a while there was a parking garage that we used to rollerblade in.
Yep.
And I want to say I may have also taken my paintball gun in there at one point or another.
No, never happened.
No, wouldn't have done that.
No, absolutely
That
not.
sounds
That
like,
sounds like
something a
degenerate
deviant would have done. Yeah.
Yeah. But I remember the inspiration for us rollerblading in here was The Mighty Ducks.
Of course.
Yeah, so excellent film that came out
Emilio!
with Emilio Estevez. And so the kids would train with the rollerblades before playing the hockey on the ice.
Yeah.
And we wanted rollerblades, and as great indoorsmen, we would
Mastered indoorsmen.
we would lose our breath rollerblading up there.
Sure.
But it was a perfectly flat surface.
On like the street.
Yes.
I don't know if you've driven on that street in recent years. I was like, oh, these are narrow and horribly paved.
Yeah, the last time I went to our old neighborhood was probably 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, about
and,
the same.
Like, these woods are gone. They built
It's all
all new
development,
houses
yeah.
here. The pit, obviously, is gone.
It's gone. It's also a development.
Speaking of the pit, right next to you on the far end, well, for you, the close end,
One of the Christian bookstores.
yeah, and right across the street would
Hospital
be
Hill.
Hospital Hill. So there's
Where
a
we go
hospital
sledding.
over there, and that's where we would sled.
Got the fire department.
Yep. So basically this whole area, I mean, we're talking what?
The bank.
Yeah.
Oh, from the Tooth and Nail episode, our friend Brian
Yep.
up here. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And then what would be up here just a little further out would be the swimming pool that our friends were members of that we could go as guests.
Yep. The dam is over there. The other lake is over there. Reservoir, I guess, technically, is over there.
Yeah, so all this to say, we had a context for basically everything that was out in in pop
the
culture
only
and
thing
nerd
that we
culture.
didn't have in bicycle riding distance was a beach.
Yeah, but you go like 2.5 hours this way,
Yeah.
you're at the beach.
You're at the beach.
You go an hour that way, you're in the mountains.
Yeah.
So
No, we understood and identified with every last bit of 80s and 90s pop culture because we grew up in a town like this.
yeah,
Yeah, any town, USA.
absolutely. So
Oh.
and I printed off other images here. So this is for you.
Oh, lovely.
So it's a glossy image that contains more, including the second run theater. I couldn't get it within the size.
Or
the
third run, you mean?
The third run, yes.
Yeah, the 99 cent.
So I have one of those myself that I framed and put in my office.
Very
so it's
cool.
just really nice to look
Man.
at. So
Okay, so I have to reorient this to match. Okay, yeah.
yeah, but I wanted to show you this because the idea
You get the Laurel racetracks there, which I've
Yeah.
still never been to.
never.
I mean, it's probably the only thing Laurel's known for is that it has a horse racing track, and I've never set foot.
Yeah, well that, and I believe the train station, which
Oh,
that-
yeah,
it's-
the Mark,
it's
the Mark
right here.
station, yeah,
but
between the cities.
I believe Laurel actually started because it was kind of like that halfway spot between DC and Baltimore.
Yeah.
So obviously that's where the train station was and where they built Main Street and kind of spread out.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's Heckinger's.
Oh yeah, that would be right.
It's right.
Right
It's in
round
the glossy, but yeah, Heckinger's Hardware Store, which is long since defunct, but that
is-
was the hardware store of the 80s and 90s.
It was. We obtained some tools.
Yeah, some
in
Heckinger's
boxes.
toolboxes.
Yeah,
So
I might
cool.
have to put one of those in the background
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
But that's what I'd like to do with this: is add this to our background. Maybe replace Princess Leia.
Oh yeah, well I mean we still have to
Or
hang
E.T..
my New Warriors poster.
Yeah, we talked about it, and it's still not up
hasn't
there.
happened. Well,
Yeah.
we're getting close to the end of this season.
We are.
So maybe we'll redecorate for season 2.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. So this is mostly context for just Dave and myself.
Yeah.
But just wanted to share this little bit, and yeah, we'll probably having this back here. It's something that we could refer to as we go on,
Yeah.
and provide context for you, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
you the loyal 8 subscribers at the time of the recording.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, by the way. Yeah, very
it's
cool.
awesome.
Like
It's awesome.
we're super stoked to have views and
We're
subscribers.
a fledgling.
Yes,
channel.
yes. We maybe one day there'll be a 0 after that 8, but for now we're just excited that people are entertained.
Yeah, we're having fun doing this. We hope that you're having fun watching it, and we're just gonna keep cranking stuff out. And yeah, that's what I've got. So thanks everyone for tuning in, watching this, and we'll catch you next time. Bye. Bye. Oh no.
We can't see you.
Yeah, so as I was saying, yesterday's swing of emotion.
Okay.
very, very windy day. We live in a very windy area.
I thought we were having a tornado at one point.
So I go outside to clean up the yard. I got the 3 dogs, and I see my gate.
He means
it's
poop.
a double gate. I do. So it's starting to bow in like this,
Wait,
like really badly.
You're so wealthy. Your gate has 2 gates.
So my fence has technically 2 1-panel gates and 2 2-panel gates. But I don't fence my entire property.
You have property beyond your fence.
I do, and I keep
Wow.
it unfenced because butts up against the neighbors. They're pretty big yards out here, and my dogs just go right up to them. So, and my backyard is a little longer than theirs. They have more of their property in their front yards. So this is the whole thing. My dogs are down there where I can't get them,
and they're interacting with other humans and whatever. Form.
If they're children, I mean, my dogs are friendly, but children are not always smart decision makers.
No.
So,
and you can't necessarily stop them from like giving your dogs candy.
or what is it? The dog bones dipped in the. Someone did this once. I read it in the news. What is that stuff? That fluid that you put in your car?
Oh yeah, antifreeze.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll kill them.
Dip it in antifreeze. They eat if they die.
Yeah, don't let your
Don't
dog eat antifreeze.
If you're out there, you low-level sociopaths, don't do it.
Don't feed a dog antifreeze.
So anyway,
it's not okay.
So I'm out there, the wind's blowing. I'm watching this gate slowly bowing more and more. I'm like, oh crap, I'm gonna have to reinforce this. So the old fence had basically this 2x4 that went across it, and it had these U-shaped hooks.
Yeah.
To hold the 2x4. So I'm like, okay, no problem.
Sort of like what you would see in every medieval movie ever defending the castle gate.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, Home Depot, 5 minutes away. Let's run out there. Let's get these U brackets.
Yeah.
Let's get some 2x4s.
Right.
Good to go. So I'm in Home Depot for an hour. I'm looking everywhere.
For the U bracket.
Because
if you can't find a 2x4 in Home Depot...
Yeah, 2x4s. I went into the entrance directly to the pressure-treated 2x4s. So grabbed a couple of those, got the screws that I need, and no problem. The rest of the time, I was trying to find these stupid U brackets. Because they exist. I've seen them. So the closest thing I find are L brackets. But if you overlap 2 of these L brackets, it makes a U, and the screw holes line up perfectly.
Logic checks out. Yeah.
So now I did see other U-shaped brackets, but they're specifically for construction framing.
Yeah.
And they're so snug on the 2x4, I'd be like yanking it anytime I need to open that fence. So I'm like, okay. If I get 2 of these, there's enough give. It's what is it? So it's a 2x4 is really like what, like 1.5 inches?
It's something like 1.5 inches, yeah.
So it's just over that. Enough give. So then I'm like, okay, I just have to find some kind of screw or bolt and nut set that will go through this size hole to make U brackets. There are 4 holes, so it's going to be strong. So at this point, I'm like,
I mean, you're seeing the red mist, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've been over the entire store. I've looked on the app to see where all the things are. Like maybe it's not listed, but I know this product exists. So eventually, I leave my cart because I'm not trying to
No,
this thing around.
You just
and
park
I
it
walk
somewhere.
down to the garden center. What if there's a special fencing section in the garden center? Why wouldn't there be, right? There's not.
Oh.
So I walk it, and you know when Home Depot, they put the gates up when they're closing certain areas?
Yeah.
The whole garden center was like a maze. It was like you could go this way.
Oh, and this part was gated.
Then this, and I was like, what is going? And there's no cashier or anyone out there. Just me and one other guy who's just wandering around looking at pots.
Yeah.
So
they have those. They're terracotta.
Yeah.
And other
plastic pots that look
plastic,
like terracotta.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Metal pots. Wooden pots.
Is a wooden pot a barrel?
It looks like a barrel.
But I mean, would it be just a barrel at that point? Can you even have a wooden pot? Or is it just like a barrel or a cut in half barrel?
We're gonna have to ask
this is some deep barrel talk.
Max Headrom that one because I don't know. Anyway, or is it Headrom or Headroom?
Headroom, I thought.
But I mean, I know it's spelled like.
Yeah, because he's like a robot.
Max Headroom.
Robot. Well, I mean, you've been saying 2x4 the whole time, displaying your white collar background.
2x4. I know what to say.
Okay.
You make your roof out of 2x4.
You make a roof out of 2x4. Yeah.
I know how.
And you wash it with wooder.
That's right.
Wash it with wooder because we're near.
And you get the wooder.
We're near Balmer Merlin, so we know how to wash things with wooder.
We do. Washing with wooder is something that Baltimore's not known for, but we are.
We are. That's because we're near Baltimore. That's not
adjacent.
Not in Baltimore.
So, garden center, walking around. I'm like, okay, I'm defeated. I can't find them anywhere. And then it's the math. Will I be able to live with myself if I leave my cart with items there?
Yeah.
No.
I'm not.
No, you can't. You're
So
not
I'm like,
wired
okay,
that way.
Okay, but I'm on this side of the store, which is the complete opposite side from where all the lumber is.
Yeah.
Let me go get a hose, as you know. I need a new hose.
Yes, because that one burst. I remember. Yeah.
So grab a hose, walk back, get my cart, start putting my items back. When an employee's walking by, I casually pretend I'm looking for something. Not that I've given up.
Right.
I'm
still-
zeroed in. I'm gonna find this thing I'm looking for. Get it all put away, buy my hose, come home, go talk to my wife, and I'm like, just talking about it is making me feel angry, but I'm just so defeated because it's a simple thing.
I mean, having just gone on the imaginary mental journey with you, I'm agitated. like this whole experience frustrates me, and I didn't have it.
Yeah. So, and the whole point of going and doing this is like, it's really windy right now. Let me get this fixed so it doesn't break and become an expensive.
Right. And you know, the local Home Depot for us is less than 15 minutes away. Mm-hmm. So realistically, an hour trip to Home Depot means you did everything including the drive.
Yeah, I think I was from door to door an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the end result, to resolve the problem temporarily, had some mulch piled up that we're going to put in our planter beds, but I went ahead and just, with my daughter's help, because I have a bad back and I'm not supposed to lift stuff, even though I did technically lift one of them, I went ahead and piled these up and put them right against the gate.
So, like building sandbags for your foxhole to hide behind. I'm just trying to...
Yeah.
Make a mental picture for the people at home who don't know necessarily that you were perhaps protecting that side of your fence from the Germans.
Yes. Okay. Got to be careful with those Germans. They're sneaky.
They're sneaky.
Maybe I'll take a picture.
As Norm Macdonald said, they've gone to war twice, and both times they picked as an opponent the world.
Classic.
And it was close.
You know, of all the conspiracy theories about celebrities that didn't die actually and just were looking for, a quiet rest of their existence, like Elvis or Tupac.
Yeah.
I wish Norm was included in that.
Oh,
list.
yeah. I thought you were going to say you were positive that Hitler was in Argentina. Because I was like, I'm not convinced he isn't. But, I mean, he's probably dead of old age by now. I mean, either way, he's burning in hell. But just how many years he's been there.
Oh, yeah. So, that's the story. Problem. No, there is a happy ending. There is a happy ending. So, I explained the problem to my wife. And so she starts looking on the website because... they don't always have everything in stock.
Right.
She's like, this is what you're looking for, isn't it? And I just say, nope. And she's like, why not? And I was like, please don't make me talk about this. but as she's saying that, I'm on Amazon, and then I find a 4-pack of these U-brackets, and they're even better than the one the previous homeowner had used, because there's the screw holes on the back part that go onto the gate itself. Mm-hmm. And then there are larger holes on the U part that sticks up, so you can put your drill through and screw the screws in without having to do
the weird angle. Yeah.
Yep. And I think it
almost like it was designed with you in mind, with you the user
and you the shape.
Ooh,
Dave,
man, this is some hot rich guy gate problems.
Got a little tingle right here.
Yeah.
So I think it arrives today or tomorrow.
Okay.
Gonna fits.
Yeah.
Gonna fits the fritz.
Fits it up.
Yeah. And then it's gonna be great, and all of my problems will be solved, and then it's just smooth sailing right into maybe retirement if I'm allowed to.
Because of the wind, sailing. Man.
Wow.
On it.
We go full circle.
Yeah.
And we never even try.
Nah, not really.
Still.
Yeah. This is just inborn talent.
Inborn talent. Generosity. All right. So this is probably some special tack onto something.
Yeah.
Just warming up.
Getting loosey goosey. Mm-hmm. We're gonna need to do that until this becomes more natural for us.
I'll throw this onto this part since we're just in the warm up phase. I wore this shirt today because vertical stripes are supposed to be slimming.
Right, and it has both.
What do you see? Yes.
Yeah. Horizontal. Yeah.
So this region here, maybe not so slender.
So you know how like early 3D, like in the early stages of 3D animation, you'll see like the wireframe. This is just the Tim wireframe. I mean, we'll insert tuba. That's better. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Tuba is the official fat guy horn.
Slide whistle. No, it's just I thought of that when I put this shirt on, and I just put it on to not be wearing a black T-shirt.
Yeah, I specifically wore this T-shirt to not be wearing a black T-shirt, and whenever I wear this T-shirt with my haircut, there is about a 40% chance that someone will thank me for my service, and I've never served. I thank you for your service.
Yeah,
but
no,
I just happen to like olive drab as a color.
Perfect. All right, we'll stop it here. I'm going to get my notes ready because we're going to go right into, for us, our next episode.